Today we're at a customer's house whose entire house is backed up. We're going to start off by making clean out access using this MX Fuel cutoff saw to open the cast iron main. We're repiping this basement anyway, so this doesn't really matter. This will give us a good opening so we could stick our equipment down the drain. Since the system right now isn't completely filled up with sewage, I'm going to use this opportunity to use this M18 camera inspection reel with the M18 monitor to see with what's blocking this drain. As I feed the inspection reel down the main line, it's still a little bit compromised, so what I'm going to do next is stick a cable down there to try to get it flowing. So every time I'm trying to free up a clog, it's best, I feel, is if the system is filled up with water. So this is typically what I do, is if, the system's a little bit drained down, I'll take a garden hose like this and, refill the system back up with water. And that's just to see, once I free up the clog, I can see that the water starts flowing, knowing that we're good. So I brought out this MX Fuel drum machine that has an auto feeder on it, but I manually like to feed the cable down just to see when I can feel that I'm actually on that clog, and that's when I'll start spinning the actual cable. And like I said, when we see that water flowing, that's how I know that I freed the clog up. Probably enough so I can get that camera reel back down into that drain. Just running some more water down to make sure that nothing, builds back up. It's going to pinch that off with those pliers right there, those vice grips, and I'm going to send the inspection reel back down to see with what's going on. Now that the line is drained, we can see with what's actually going on. We can see that the roots was the main cause of this problem. I'm going to switch to the M18 high-speed chain snake now. This is going to grind those roots right off the pipe walls and restore the full diameter of the line, giving the customer full flow again. The next step is going to be using the camera again with a locator and finding exactly where these roots were coming in. Now that we got this marked out, we'll come back and dig and replace that damaged section soon.